Hey guys, it's just Warren here, and I am not leaving you guys without a review. So, this is going to be my review of The Dark Tower. Some very intense stuff. I'm not going to give you guys a storyline, because that's going to ruin it. So, I'm just going to let you guys know my thoughts on it. And why it should be getting more money than it should. The action scenes were incredibly brutal. Action scenes that just make you go, man, it was intense. So intense that I could feel the fire from every action scene hitting my face, even though it wasn't in 3D. And this kid, the kid that played a really, really good role. That was the gunslinger's sidekick. Did really good as well. My papa hated this movie for an unknown reason. It is a Stephen King movie, so this movie got adapted into a book as well. I respect him for doing something different. I really do. And Matthew McConaughey, man, this is probably one of his better films. And definitely one that deserves more attention than it's getting. Would I consider watching this movie again? Yes, I would, because it might explain some things that were going through my head while watching this movie. And this movie definitely requires a second watch. And this movie definitely deserves more attention than it's been getting. You know, everyone's out there saying it sucks, saying this movie's an abomination, which they are wrong, because they didn't go into this movie with an open mind like I did. If you go into this movie with a closed mind, you're gonna have a bad time. Now, if you go into this movie with an open mind, you're gonna have a fun time yourself. So, try and go into it with an open mind, and you guys just might enjoy it. But this movie has tons of action scenes. It's incredibly slow though too. I mean, the pacing of this movie is terrible. But this movie is great on its own terms. It definitely does the job for a summer action movie. Well, we're coming into fall. We're coming into fall now, so this is probably going to be the last big summer movie that I see besides Annabelle. Yep. I thought the summer movies were gonna suck, but they stepped up their summer game, and they actually got better over time. So props to you, movie studios across the world. This movie was okay. It wasn't it wasn't great, but I still had a good time. I mean, this movie was incredibly slow, and they dragged out. They dragged this movie out, and it just felt rushed. But this movie was okay. Definitely, it falls in on number 5 on my list. And this is gonna be it for me. Just worn out.